with his family, with his boys. Had a great time, yeah. So, here at Unity Spiritual Center of Windsor, we draw from the universal wisdom at the heart of the world's spiritual traditions. We are a progressive, inclusive, spiritually grounded community committed to awakening, transformation, and compassionate action. So wherever you are on your spiritual journey, we are delighted you joined us today.
And special thank to Joseph for running sound. And we know you are excited for your journey up to Montreal in a few weeks. So we're so excited for you, and thank you for everything you've done for our community here.
And a special thanks to Adam, because he's wearing several hats today, being our platform host and being our soloist. So we love you here.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It's hard to wear the hat when there's a bun going on, but, you know, there's many different hats. Before we move into our opening prayer, we want to share a few ways you can connect, grow, and be part of our community this week.
So today from 12:30 to 2:30 in the classroom upstairs, Joanne and Bob McGuire will be giving a seminar entitled Living Deliberately Between Two Worlds. And this seminar will explore what it is to be human and awakening to the reality that we are actually source beings, creating the experiences of our human lives. So Bob and Joanne, they're not here yet, but they will be here for that seminar, and you are warmly welcome to attend.
Also today from 12:45 to 2:15 in the first floor conference room, Sue Onishchuk will be holding a Course in Miracles book study group. Sue, front row right here, please raise your hand. Appreciate it. And if you're interested, please speak with Sue after service. Again, that's 12:45 to 2:15.
So also next Sunday in the sanctuary, the guest speaker will be Mariette Jones, our licensed Unity teacher. Her talk title will be One Power, One Presence, Always at Play. The theme is based on the book The Hidden Heart of the Cosmos by Brian Swimmer.
On Sunday, August 30th from 12:30 to 2:30 in the sanctuary, Marcia Merchant will be giving an introductory seminar to the shamanic journey. Shamanism is believed that all things in nature, animal, plant, rocks, rivers, have a spirit and are created of energy. It's a beautiful practice and connection for the soul. And Marcia, if you're here, if you could raise your hand, I believe she's on her way as well. And if you're interested, please speak with Marcia at the end of service.
So on Sunday, September the 6th, from 12 until 6, that is, like I say, next Sunday, we are having our Day of Sunshine and Laughter potluck garden pool party. It's being hosted by our wonderful Maria Datilo Rodi and our social committee team. So we will not, next Sunday, we will not be going upstairs for our social hour. We'll be, Oh, it's the 6th, okay. I already put myself on vacation.
I know, Labor Day's,
okay.
Reverend David, Labor Day's a week late here in Canada. It's usually the first Sunday.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. I stand corrected. But anyway, on that day, we'll be going to the party instead of having potluck upstairs. Okay.
Also, there will be no Unity Session Drumming Circle on Sunday the 6th as well. More information about these other upcoming events can be found in our weekly newsletter, on our website, and posters throughout the entire center. Sign-up sheets can be found upstairs in the hospitality room. So signing up for classes and workshops helps our facilitators prepare. So if you're interested, please feel free to sign up.
And also today's prayer chaplain is Sean Sharkey. Sean, will you raise your hand? Sean will be available directly after the service for anyone that would like someone to pray with them. He is, thank you so much for your service as one of our prayer chaplains. Thank you.
And remember, Silent Unity offers a 24/7 prayer support at 1-800-NOW-PRAY, 1-800-NOW-PRAY.
And so at this time, I do invite you to join me as we open in prayer. So let us open our hearts and our minds at this moment to that one presence and that one power, the light that lives within us. And we do not come here searching. We come here to remember. The presence we seek has never been absent. The source we long for has always been breathing through us. So in this moment, we simply just stop and recognize what has always been here. And so it is. Amen.
Thank you so much, Reverend David. For those willing and able, I invite you to stand and join in our opening songs. Good morning once again, everyone, and thank you for being here. I'm so happy to have Mike back. Not that you ever aren't here. You help us so much behind the scenes as well, but this is a personal favorite song that I love getting to do together. And this is a truth about everyone here and online at home, that we are all light. And I thank you for being such a beautiful light in my life and to each other. So, I love to hear you sing. And I want to hear you all sing and at home as well. This is I Am Light. I am light, 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 I am light. I am not the things my family did. I am not the voices in my head. I am not the pieces of a brokenness inside. I am light. 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 I am not mistakes that I have made, or any of the things that cause me pain. I am not the pieces of a dream I left behind. I am light. I am light. I am light. I am I am light, I am light. I am not the color of my eyes. I am not the skin on the outside. I am not my age. I am not my race. My soul inside is all light. Is all light. I am light, I am light. I am light, I am light. I am not divinity defined. I am a God on the inside. I am a star, a piece of it all. I am light. I am light. Thank you. That was beautiful. another personal favorite that I love doing with Mike as well. To fully surrender and trust yourself in the inner light and the divine and that calling. It is beautiful, it is humbling, it is affirming. So find that place in yourself. And I want you to go there as we sing this together. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am stronger every moment, every day. My mind is willing and my heart is open wide. I trust my instincts and let Spirit be my guide. I vow to live a life that's real and pure and free. As I continue walking in this mystery, I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am grateful every moment, every day. There may be walls, there may be roadblocks in my way, but I can choose to take a higher path each day. And now I know what I thought was safe and sound was only habit and regret that held me down. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am kinder every moment, every day. I'm more loving every moment, every day. I surrender every moment, every day. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you, Adam. Those are two of my favorites as well. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, unity teaches that each person is a unique expression of the divine, and that our thoughts and feelings shape our life experiences.
Unity was founded on prayer, affirmative prayer and meditation, as we raise our consciousness and remember our oneness with the divine and each other.
Our affirmation for this month is, I am a spiritual being consciously shaping my human experience. Will you please repeat that with me? I am a spiritual being consciously shaping my human experience. And now you are going to be singing another one of my favorites.
It was a special occasion with Mike being back. I love this song because it talks about the way things were and where things are now when it comes to so many themes we've covered with the songs, the opening prayer, the intention and affirmation for the month, that it may have been beautiful with where it is, but it's so beautifully now more inclusive with that definition of today's themes. And that's why I really have fallen in love with the song. And I thank you, Reverend David, for bringing the song into my life. This is Holy Now by Peter Mayer. When I was a boy, each week, Sunday we would go to church, pay attention to the priest, and he would read the holy word, consecrate the holy bread, everyone would kneel and bow. Today the only difference is everything is holy now. Everything is holy now. When I was in Sunday school, we would learn about the time Moses split the sea in two, and Jesus made the water wine. I remember feeling sad. Miracles don't happen still, but now I can't keep track, 'cause everything's a miracle. Everything's a miracle. Wine from water is not so small. An even better magic trick is anything is here at all. So the challenging thing becomes not to look for miracles, but finding where there isn't one. When holy water was rare at best, barely wet my fingertips, but now I have to hold my breath like I'm swimming in a sea of it. Used to be a world half there, heaven's second rate hand me down. I walk it with a reverent air, 'cause everything is holy now. Read a questioning child's face, say it's not a testament, that'd be very hard to say. See, another new morning comes, say it's not a sacrament, I tell you that it can't be done. This morning outside I stood, saw a little red-winged bird shining like a burning bush, singing like a scripture verse, made me want to bow my head. I remember when church let out, how things have changed since then, 'cause everything is holy now. Used to be a world half there, heaven's second rate hand me down. I walk it with a reverent air, 'cause everything is holy now.
Oh, you do a great job on that. And that has to be really one of my absolute favorites. I mean, it really, I'm so glad I introduced it to you.
I'm so glad I picked a song that works with my allergies today. So that, I really am happy with that. That turned out beautiful, Mike. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for bringing that song into my life.
Absolutely. So here at Unity Spiritual Center of Windsor, we have a global vision. Will you please speak it with me? Our vision is a world powerfully transformed through the growing movement of shared spiritual awakening.
And we have a sacred mission. Please say it with me. We inspire and empower spiritual growth to awaken us and transform the world.
And our personal statement of being. Will you say that with me? I am a dynamic center of the Christ light, mighty to unfold my good and radiate that good to all. Oh, they're already there. Yes, yes. Okay. It's already there in the program. Okay. Well, good morning again. Good to see all of you. And again, welcome to those of you joining us online as well. So I want to begin with a confession. This week, I walked into the kitchen, I opened the refrigerator, stared at it for a full minute, and realized I absolutely had no idea what I would come down there for. Not a clue. And I stood there thinking, this is either the beginning of a problem or a good beginning for one of my talks. So it turns out it's both. Because the truth is that we live in two worlds at once. We live in the world of form and the world of awareness, the world of identity and the world of essence, the world of experience and the world of the one who is experiencing. And every day, whether we notice it or not, we move back and forth between these two worlds. Our August affirmation says, I am a spiritual being consciously shaping my human experience. And today we explore what that awakening really means. But before I continue, I do want to remind you that there are handouts for this talk for those of you that would like one. There's some in the foyer over here and then behind the screen over to my right. And if someone online would like to have one, just email us and we'll be gladly send you the handout. It just has a good outline of what I'm covering today. So let's begin with the first world, the human world. This is the world we know well. The world of roles, the world of personality, the world of habits and reactions, the world of me and my story, the world shaped by past experience. This is a world we often live unconsciously on autopilot. It's a world where we say things like, I'm just like this. That's how I've always been. That's just my personality. That's my story. It's the world where we react before we realize we're reacting, where we defend before we understand we're defending, where we repeat patterns we didn't consciously choose. This human world is not wrong. It's simply incomplete. It is the surface layer of who we are. Now let's introduce the second world, the source world. This is the world of pure awareness, the inner witness, the choice, deliberate creation, the divine expressing as us. This is the world we awaken into. This is the world that's always present, always available, always quietly waiting for us to remember. In this world, identity reacts and essence chooses. Identity defends, essence creates. Identity is shaped by experience, essence shapes experience. This is the world where we remember that I am not the storm, I am the sky. I am not the thought, I am the awareness behind the thought. I am not the story, I am the one who sees the story. This is the world of spiritual clarity. There is a moment, and you felt it. I know I have. When something inside you shifts, a moment when you realize you are not the thought you're thinking, not the emotion that you're feeling, not the story that you're telling, but the awareness behind it. That moment is awakening. It's subtle, it's quiet, and it's powerful. It's a moment when the eye that is watching becomes more real than the eye that is reacting. And I want to repeat that. It is the moment when the eye that is watching becomes more real than the eye that is reacting. It's the moment when you step out of identity and into essence, out of conditioning and into consciousness, out of habit and into choice. This moment is the heart of the spiritual journey. Now we come to the bridge, the place where these two worlds meet. To live deliberately is to bring the clarity of the source world into the complexity of the human world. It's not about escaping the human world, it's about illuminating it. It looks like responding instead of reacting, choosing instead of defaulting, creating instead of repeating, seeing instead of judging, awakening instead of sleepwalking. This is the practice of conscious living. This is the practice of spiritual maturity. This is the practice that prepares us perfectly for the seminar that Joanne and Bob are going to be doing this afternoon. So now let's bring this home into our community. So what does awakening the source within look like at Unity Spiritual Center of Windsor? How does a spiritual community embody this shift between the human world and the source world? So let's look at this deeply. Practical expression number 1, awareness in conversation. When we speak from identity, we listen to respond. When we speak from essence, we listen to understand. Awakening the source within means we pause before reacting. We breathe before responding. We listen for the deeper truth beneath the words. We allow space for people to be human without making them wrong. And this creates conversations that heal instead of harm. Practical expression number 2, compassion in conflict. Conflict is inevitable, but conflict handled from identity becomes drama. Conflict handled from essence becomes growth. Here at Unity Spiritual Center Windsor, awakening looks like seeing the person behind the behavior, recognizing that everyone is carrying something, and choosing compassion over judgment, and asking, what is Spirit inviting me to see here? This transforms conflict into connection. Practical expression number 3, inclusion in diversity. Identity divides, essence unites. Awakening the source within means we celebrate differences instead of fearing them. We welcome every expression of Spirit. We recognize that diversity is not a challenge, it's a blessing. We create a community where everyone belongs. This is how spiritual communities become safe havens. Choice and challenge. Challenge happens personally, collectively, organizationally. Challenge happens. Identity reacts with fear, and essence responds with clarity. At Unity Spiritual Center of Windsor, awakening looks like asking what is mine to do, choosing the next right step, and trusting the wisdom within, and responding from vision instead of anxiety. This is how communities grow through challenge instead of shrinking from it. Practical expressions number 5, presence in uncertainty. Identity wants to control. Essence offers presence. Awakening the source within means we stay grounded even when outcomes are unclear. We trust the unfolding. We remember that Spirit is present in every step. We allow ourselves to be guided. This creates a community that is resilient, steady, and spiritually mature. Practical expression number 6, generosity in practice. Generosity is not about quantity, it is about consciousness. Awakening looks like giving from joy, sharing from fullness, offering our gifts without comparison, and trusting in the reciprocity of Spirit. And this is how communities become abundant. So this is also how a community becomes Spirit-filled. This is how a community becomes a blessing. A community living from source is warm, welcoming, creative, generous, joyful, and spiritually alive. It becomes a place where people feel safe to grow, inspired to serve, and supported in their spiritual journey. Awakening fills us, awareness guides us, presence expresses us, and source completes us. And now we're going to take a moment and go into meditation and let this all sink in, okay? So I invite you right now to just sit in your seat and settle in it. Let your shoulders relax. Let your breath deepen. And let your awareness begin to turn inward. So I invite you to take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Feel your body supported by your seat. Feel the room quieting. And feel the mind beginning to open. We've talked about two worlds. The world of identity and the world of essence. Now we enter the place where these two worlds meet. Bring your attention gently to the inner witness, the quiet presence within that is always aware, always steady, always spacious. And notice how thoughts may arise, but you are not your thoughts. Notice how emotions may move through, but you are not your feelings. Notice how stories may appear, but you are not your stories. You are the awareness behind them. You are the essence beneath them. You are the source expressing through them. Let yourself rest in that awareness. And as you do so, feel the subtle shift, the moment of awakening, when you step out of identity and into essence. Feel the spaciousness. Feel the clarity. Feel the quiet strength of the presence within you. So we're going to take just a few moments here and just rest in the silence to feel the truth of who we are. As we gently return from the silence, we take a slow breath in and a slow breath out. And I invite you to carry this awareness that of who you are, that you're more than a story, more than your personality, more than your past. You are the one who sees. You are the one who chooses. You are the one who awakens. And so it is. So as we prepare to close, and Adam joins me back on stage, I want to remind you that Bob and Joanne will be doing their Living Deliberately Between Two Worlds seminar. That's going to be at 12:30 today, 12:30 to 2:30, upstairs in the upstairs classroom. If today's message stirred something in you, or if you're curious about living with greater clarity and intention, well, I warmly invite you to join us for Bob and Joanne's seminar today. Thank you for doing that, Bob and Joanne. Yeah. So, thank you and namaste.
Thank you, Reverend David. That was very much chicken soup for the soul. Great books. As we close today, we want to honor the generosity that makes this community possible. Our love offering box here at the front of the platform on my left. You're right. Is right over here, and you're welcome to place your financial gift as you wish to. You can also give online at unityofwindsor.org or by e-transfer. Just hit the donate button in our newsletter or the website, and we'll take you directly to Canada Helps for a safe and secure way to gift.
And also, if you have a prayer request for yourself or someone else, please feel free to fill out a form here and place that prayer request in our prayer box, and our prayer chaplains will hold that in sacred confidentiality for you. So now let's close together the way we live together from Source. And let's affirm that together by saying the love offering prayer. Divine love in me and through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. So I invite you to stand up as we speak our prayer for protection and close in our song, Let There Be Peace on Earth.
The light of the love surrounds us.
We are light.
The love of the divine unfolds us.
We are love.
The peace of the love fills us.
We are peace.
The power of love protects us.
We are power.
The presence of love watches over us.
We are presence.
Wherever we are, love is.
All is divine.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Thank you, everyone, for being here, and please join us upstairs for some beverages and some food and some really good conversation. So thank you for coming.
Thank you, everyone.